بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Did you guys take your breakfast? No? MashaAllah, you have energy. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, I was given a topic and I was also given instruction to only speak one language, and that is English. How many of you understand English? All of us? So inshallah ta'ala luqadda ma bedeli doona inshallah, we'll use English, okay? Very simple English inshallah. And because I believe almost all of you are students and you understand the language, inshallah, okay? So my name is Amir, and I am not a sheikh, I am not a religious scholar, I don't know much about the religion, I am a motivational speaker. I am what? Motivational speaker. That means maybe I should stand up, because I also have a lot of questions and I have to see all of you inshallah, and I want to engage all of you, and I want us to have some sort of a discussion inshallah, okay? So in my session you have to pay attention because I will ask questions inshallah. So today the topic I was given is about time management for a successful life. Igtinamul awqat, okay? And this is a topic that all of us, we have listened many times, we have heard many times. So we are also going to repeat the same things. There's nothing new, inshallah. But I want it to be a bit inspirational, motivational. At least by the time we leave here, all of us, we want to become successful in life, inshallah. So ayyuha al-ikhwa, mine is just to give you something that will awaken you, okay? Something that will inspire you to take action, inshallah. So when we talk about time, clearly mentioned in the Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has spoken about the value of time, the importance of time, and why as Muslims we have to treasure time. Because life is all about time, right? All of us, we have 24 hours, and those 24 hours is what will determine who will be a failure and who will be a successful in life. Who will be a failure and who will be a success. Those 24 hours that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. Have you ever asked yourself, why is that some people, what they bring in this world is huge, it's big, it's something that's magnificent, it's mashallah, the achievement is big. Yet, so many people, they also just become just losers. And all of us, Allah has given us these 24 hours. What is the difference? What are these people doing that we are not doing? Because all of us, we also want to become successful in life. That's correct, right? So inshallah, I will give you a few strategies that you can follow, step by step, practical steps that you can follow, inshallah, so that you can also become someone who is successful in future, inshallah. Okay? So, wal asr, innal insana lafi khusr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears by time, wal asr. Why? In order to show us the value of al-waqt, the value of time. Okay? Especially when you are young in this age, and time is moving very fast. Yesterday, people were celebrating the new year, the other part of the world. They were saying 2025, new year starting. And now we are in December, we are closing the year. So the question is that we are supposed to ask ourselves, what have we achieved? Do you have something that you have written over the year from the beginning, January up to now, that you can check and see, what have I done this year? How many people had goals at the beginning of the year, January? Only one person. 2. This side, no one. Only one. mashallah, a few of the sisters. So that means 90% of the people, we wake up every day, and then we reach Isha, we sleep. We wake up the second day, Fajr, then Isha, we sleep. And then from the beginning of the year up to the end, we are just waking up, doing the same thing, coming up, doing the same thing, repeating the same thing. And that's how our life passes by. But as a Muslim, let me tell you, you need to have structure in your life. Okay? You need to have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, they normally say if you don't have a plan, you plan what? You plan to fail. If you don't have a plan, you are planning to fail. If you don't have a structure, if you don't have a plan, this year, this day, this week, this and this is what I want to do, then most probably you're going to waste all of your day and all of your year. So it's very, very important for us to have structure in our day. So for me, let's start with time. How many letters does it have? Time. How many letters? 2 letters. No, that's wrong, very wrong. It's not 2 letters. 4 letters. Okay, good. So I will ask you, the questions will come later. Make sure you are following. So let's start with the first letter, which is letter T. Time. Time is supposed to be treasured. So the T stands for treasure. You have to treasure. When you treasure something, it's something that you value. When you understand the value of something, that is when you make use of it, right? But when you don't understand the value, you waste it. So the first thing you have to understand, time is valuable. It's your life. When you lose money or your business doesn't go well, you take losses, you can start another business and make money, right? But when you lose your time, can you bring it back? Can you bring it back? No, you can't bring back. If a day passes, a piece of you is gone. That's what Al-Imam Hassan al-Basri says. If a day passes, it's like a part of you is gone and it will never come back. And that is the value of time. So you have to treasure, you have to understand. And that of the day of Qiyamah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask us how many questions? لَن تَزُولَ قَدَمَ عَبْدٍ. How many questions? 2. That's wrong. You're always getting wrongs, I don't know why. Yes? 4. لن تزول قدم عبد يوم القيامة حتى يسأل عن 4 كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. And one of them is how you used your life. Imagine standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and asking you how you used your days and your years and your hours and your seconds and all the life He gave you. It means, it shows how valuable time is. So make sure first, number 1, you understand the value, you treasure it. Number 2, what do you do? Once you understand the value, what do you do? What's the second letter? Yeah, now you have gotten it right. Yes, it's I. Correct. Invest it. Invest. Once you understand the value of time, the next thing is to ask yourself, how can I invest properly in these few hours or few days that I have? Invest. Seeking knowledge. Doing a'mal salihah, good deeds, doing things that will benefit you in this world and in the next. You start to invest in your day, in your hours, in your months, in your years. You invest. Yeah. Because when people talk about investing, they only talk about business. You invest in business, you invest in. But you invest in your time. The greatest investment that you can do is investing in your time by doing something that is beneficial. So invest it. Learn the Quran, memorize the Quran. You are still young. This is the best stage that you have. You will never have this time. That's correct. The Prophet ﷺ says, "Ni'matani maghbunun fihima kathirun minan nas." What are those 2 blessings? Yes? As-sihha, that's correct. Health. Second, as-sihha, he said. Al-faraq, that's correct. Your free time. And when you look at as-sihha, the health and the free time, both these 2, they come together in shabab, in youth. Because when you grow old, you may not have the time. And you may not have even the health. Because when you grow old, a lot of problems come in your life. But when you're young at this age, you have the time and you have the sihha. In most cases, a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of potential in you. There's a lot you can do at this age. So you make use by investing in this particular time. But others, if you scroll through social media, what are you doing? You are scrolling away your life, scrolling away your future. Yeah. People say social media is free. You can download Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all these applications. They're free. Do you pay to use? No, you don't, right? You only have to create an account. But when you look at it critically, these applications, are they free? They normally say when something is free, you are the product. Yeah, social media is not free. You are paying the most valuable thing of your life, which is your attention, your time, your health, your mental health. You are scrolling, you are giving out everything that's valuable to you. So it's not free. Yes. So you always ask yourself, how many hours am I using on social media? Am I on social media? How many hours every day? Some people 6 hours, 5 hours, scrolling only. From TikTok to Instagram to Facebook, move from this app to this app. When do you have time to invest in something that will help you in the future? So always make sure you invest in the right things. What's the next letter? Why? No. Yes? M. That's correct. So when you invest in your time, the next thing is you manage your time. You learn to manage. Once you manage your time, you are managing yourself. It's called self-management, self-leadership. How many of you want to become leaders? All of you should raise your hands. All of you. Yes, all of you. Leaders. When we talk about leadership, we are not talking about politicians. But leaders, people who lead themselves and they lead others. And every Muslim is supposed to be a leader. Yes, in your house, in your family, in your schools, everywhere, because you are a role model. You are an ambassador. People are looking up to you. When your actions inspire others, how you live, how you carry yourself, when people are inspired by that, it means you are a leader. So all of us, we must become leaders. Leadership is not about title, it's not about position, it's not about status, but leadership is a quality that all of us we have to develop. So a leader is someone who has the ability to manage their time efficiently. If you manage your time, it means you are managing yourself. If you know how to manage yourself, it means you are disciplined. It means you have a vision. It means you are someone who is hardworking, because you want to make use of these few hours that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you. So manage your time. And how do you manage your time? You structure it. When you wake up in the morning, Fajr. Our day starts with Fajr, right? We have to wake up before the sun rises. And they say if you want to become successful in life, make sure the sun doesn't rise before you wake up. If the sun rises and you're still in bed, khalas. Forget about success. Forget about falah. In this dunya and akhirah, forget about it. Because the early morning, the Fajr will determine. It's a determinant whether in the future you are going to become successful or not. If the sun rises and you are still in bed, khalas, you're done, you're finished. So make sure every day the sun rises. By the time the sun is rising, you have already finished your Fajr time, you have prayed your Fajr, you have gone to the mosque, prayed, you have read your Quran, you have planned your day, and then that's the time now the sun is rising. And let me tell you, 90% of the people by that time, they don't make use of the early hours of the morning. So which means if you are someone who is making use of these morning hours, you're already ahead of the 90% of the population. Ahead already. Hakuna mtu atakufikia. Yes. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in a hadith, he told us that there is barakah in the early morning, right? Can you remind us the hadith, please? The hadith that talks about the barakah in the early morning. Naam. Yes? Burikat ummati fi bukuriha. Is it correct? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says there's a blessing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put a blessing in the early morning, the early hours of the day. There's a lot of barakah. What you can do in the early morning, 1 hour in the early hours, equals to maybe 6-7 hours of the evening at night or night. Because during that time, there's a lot of things going on. You don't have much energy, you are busy with other things, the whole world is awake. But in the early hours, during Fajr time, there's barakah. So that's not the time to sleep. That's the time to work. That's the time to invest in your time. That's the time to plan your day. Inshallah, this day, this month, I want to reach this place. By the time I am finishing Form 4 or high school, or I must reach this place. That's the time to plan your day, the early morning. Once you conquer the early hours, the rest of the day you can conquer. You can achieve a lot, you can overcome a lot. But if during the night you are scrolling the whole night and then you are sleeping midnight, and in the morning, Fajr, you wake up late, you have ruined your whole day. Yeah. No energy, because everything is disorganized. No management. The whole day. So the early morning is very, very important. You structure your day from the beginning. You make sure Fajr, by the adhan of Fajr, I am awake. No matter what happens, inshallah. You make dua, you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you, but also you decide. Life is all about decisions, let me tell you. Life is all about choices. What you choose and what you decide will determine who you become in the future. So you decide and you make a choice that inshallah, every Fajr, by 5, the first adhan, inshallah, I'll try to be awake. And you make dua. And from that time, you start to plan your day and what you are supposed to do. Also, you structure your day within the 5 salawat, within the 5 daily prayers. Between Fajr and Dhuhr, what do I have? Go to school, go to Ma'had, work, wherever. There's a lot of things that you have. Then after Dhuhr, until Asr, what do I have to do? Write it down. Ba'd al-Asr, until Maghrib, what do I have? 1, 2, 3. From Maghrib to Isha, what do I have to do? Stay in the masjid, read Quran, do this. You also plan. And after Isha, what do I have to do? Scroll on social media? No. Maybe 1 hour. Let me read something. Every day. 1 hour. Let me learn the tafsir. Or learn a skill. We live in the age of digital revolution, right? 1 hour, let me learn a skill. It could be video editing, it could be graphic design, it could be writing, it could be speaking, anything. Every day. So you must have a lot of programs running in your life. And when you are busy, you don't even have time for stress. Do you know that? Sometimes you are stressful, you have a lot of anxiety because you are not moving. But when you are moving from one program to another, your time is structured, everything that you have is in line. You don't even have time for stress because you are worried about your productivity. What can I produce? What can I do? What can I move to next? You're always working, you're always on the move. So it's very, very important. Let's move to the last letter, which is what? Yes? M. M, we have finished already. You guys are sleeping. Yes, E, yes, that's correct, E. So E means eliminate distractions. Yeah, the same distractions that we were talking about. Eliminate all the distractions. If your problem is the phone, keep it away. If your problem is this phone, and I know those who have phones, even including myself, our problem is this. Yes. Someone texts you or you just want to check something, 1 minute, only 1 minute, and then hours and hours. You're shocked. Even waqtu salah have passed and you're still on your phone. So this one is a killer, is a dream killer. This one is what? It will kill your dreams. If your life is being controlled by this phone, you have no life. You have what? You have no life. If your life is being controlled by this phone, you have no life and you have no future. This one is an enemy. Take it from me. This one is a very big enemy to your akhirah, to your dunya, to your success in both worlds. This one has the capacity to destroy your future completely. This one can make you a fool. It can make you stupid. So make sure we carry it, we have it, yes, but you always remember it's an enemy. And you have to learn how to use it. So eliminate all those distractions. Social media, probably you can check 30 minutes a day. That's possible, right? 30 minutes is possible. Yes, if you have the discipline, it's possible. 30 minutes, you go check what's going on, maybe, khalas, put it aside. The rest, you have a lot of things going on in your life and you have a lot of plans you're doing. So eliminate all the distractions. The distractions, also friends, are part of the distractions. Bad friends. Friends who do not encourage you to move ahead in life. They normally say, show me your friends and I show you your future. Show me your friends and I will show you your future. The 5 people that are closest to you, are they people who are moving you forward? Or are they people who are dragging you backwards? Are they people who come to you and talk about gossips? Have you seen on social media, so and so are fighting? These 2 clans are fighting. So and so have divorced. Gossips, idle gossips all the time. Do you have those kind of friends? If you have them, please, you cut them off. You need to have friends who talk about education, people who talk about the future, people who talk about the Quran and Akhirah and planning for your life. Those are the kind of friends that you need to have. So the distractions also, you check the friends that you have. If you have good friends, mashallah, keep them. If you have friends who are looking backward, they are not looking forward, just go alone. Sometimes it's better to be alone than to be in the wrong company, than to be in the wrong circle. You better walk alone in life. Okay? So make sure you check the friendships that you have. So you eliminate all the distractions. So once you do that, inshallah, we expect. Once you do that, we are hoping that inshallah you are going to create the success that we are looking for. Okay? Okay. So we have finished time. And I want to ask a question. Or I ask later. Later, okay. Boys, you're always lazy. Why do you postpone things? We said you're not supposed to procrastinate things. Okay, I will ask you later. So now we quickly go through these 7 letters again. And make sure you are active, you are listening. So the first letter is S. So S, we say, you set clear goals. You set what? Clear goals. So in goal setting, when people talk about goal setting or setting goals, they normally talk about smart goal setting. So let me ask you this question. What does the word SMART stand for when it comes to goal setting? SMART. S-M-A-R-T. So you tell me, what does it stand for? Because when we talk about goal setting, we always talk about smart goal setting. SMART. Those letters, define what it means to set smart goals. So you tell me, what does the word S stand for? Yes, please. We have a gentleman there. MashaAllah. Please give him the mic. Yes. In this room we have people, Yes, please. Your name and then you start. SMART.
My name is Salah.
Naam, Salah.
You like SMART means? S stands for specific. M, measurable.
A, achievable.
R, relatable.
Yes? Realistic, okay?
T, time-bound.
MashaAllah, that's correct. Let's clap for him, please. Yes, Salah. Yes? Okay, Salah, you have a gift here. It's a very big one, There's no small gift in life. Even this one, mashallah, is big. Because you have done something that is great, all the goals, they must be smart. All your goals, they must be smart. Okay. Who can explain for us what Salah did here? Who can explain for us? I love young people who are vocal, who can stand up and speak, even make mistakes, because that's why we're here. We're here to learn. Who can explain to us? Girls, sisters, who can explain to us? Smart. He said, S stands for? Yes? Specific. M stands for measurable. A stands for achievable. R stands for realistic. Time bound. Not all of us understand this, right? Because I can see some of the brothers, they're looking at me. They don't understand exactly what's going on here. So who can explain? We give you time. Who can explain? Yes? Yes, that's correct. Give her the mic, please. The only thing you have to fear in life is fear. Nothing else. Just try. Explain to us in simple English, what does it mean? Your goals are supposed to be this and this and this. No problem. Go ahead. At the back, I see there's a hand. Please. Let's keep time. You are right. Never fear in life. We are here to make mistakes and learn from our mistakes. The sisters, you are letting me down. You want us to go back to the brothers now? They are fearing me?
Yeah, no, me.
Oh, you? Okay. Okay, I mean go out. Maybe let's kick him out. Who can explain? I know you can, but the problem is now you're shy, eh? But there's no haya in learning. There's no haya in learning, so you should not be shy. Okay, we give it to the boys. I saw a hand there. Please, yes, please. MashaAllah. So the next two questions must come from this side. Otherwise, you are not leaving until I give you the chance to speak also. Yes, please. Your name?
My name is Abdullahi.
Abdullahi.
The first one is specific S P E T I F I T.
Specific. Okay. What does it mean, specific? Maybe you can explain to us.
Specific.
In terms of goals. You are right. Good trial. You're almost there.
Specific.
Yes.
Meaning, but I don't know. I don't know the meaning.
Oh, you don't know the meaning?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's also a good trial. You will know today, inshallah. Make sure you're writing. That's a good trial. You have tried. Next, you want to add something?
Let me give time.
Very good. Let's clap. Let's clap for Abdullah. That's a good trial. That's a good trial. You are not a machine. You can't know everything. We're human beings. That's why we're here to learn. But we can try. Okay? That's good trial. Someone else who wants to try? Yes, at the back, please. Okay. Quickly.
Like how I explain the word specific, that word means particular.
Particular. Okay, that's correct. Something specific, particular. For example, I want to memorize the Quran.
Yes. When you reach your goal, that is specific your goal. There's no anybody can help you reach your goal.
Correct. Very good. Next.
Ready.
You're done. Okay. That's good trial. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's move. Yeah. Okay, specific. We have said it must be specific. The goal that you have, it must be specific. Something specific that you have. I want to read this book. I want to finish it by this time, or I want to memorize the Quran like that. Okay, specific. It must be achievable. Something that you can achieve. Okay. Something that's also realistic. That within something that as a human being you can do it. You cannot set goals that are not ma'qul. You cannot say I want to memorize the Quran in 1 month. And you have never tried before. You have never finished even the Quran. And you say I want to memorize the whole of Quran in 1 month. Is it realistic? It's not realistic, yeah. Something that is realistic, something that's possible. And finally, time bound. You must have a deadline. If you have goals and you don't have deadline, you just have dreams and wishes. It's called a tamanni. You're just daydreaming. You don't have deadline. You have to specify, I'm going to start this time and I have to finish by this time. You must have deadline, time bound. So those are the goals also we are talking about. So make sure you set smart goals. When you go home, you do more research also and then you set smart goals. That's number one. The second letter is you. You must use Muslim role models. Yeah, role models. Who are your role models? Who do you look up to? Yeah, you need to have role models who are Muslims. When it comes to success, when it comes to time management, you look the Sahaba, you read the seerah of the Prophet ﷺ, and also you read the Sahaba, their life, their biographies, and the Tabi'een, and how they used to make use of their time. Some of them, they never used to sleep at night. The whole night they are praying, tahajjud, reading Quran, and during the day they are working, or they are in jihad, they are doing a lot of good things. So they were very strong. You have to be inspired by the previous generations. Those should be your role models. But when you make your role model Ronaldo, for example, or Messi, or the musicians and singers, we are not going the same place. Those people, we don't have the same goals. Because for us, this dunya is Darul Imtihan, and we are living very short time, and we are moving to the next life, which is the bigger picture, the bigger goal, the bigger vision, the bigger dream. It's Jannah. That's what we are looking for. So you must have a role model who also is thinking the same way, that the biggest dream any human being can have is Jannah. That's the biggest goal. All these other goals, they come under that. Jannah, we're all moving there. So you must have role models who are Muslims, right? So you have to read the seerah of Mus'ab ibn Umayr, Abdullah ibn Abbas, Asma bint Abi Bakr, radiyallahu anhum ajma'in, and all the Sahabas. You have to read their history. You have to learn and get inspired from them. And that is how you also make use of your time and also your life. What is the next letter? C, that's correct. So you also choose good friends. This one we have talked about. We say, show me your friends, I show you your future. 5 years from now, who you become is determined by the books you read and also the environment you are in. Those two things will determine who you become. C again, because success has what? C, another C. Consistency. Everything in life that should be done, it should be consistent. You do it today, you do it tomorrow, you do it again and again. And there's a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that says that the best deeds are those that are small but are done consistently. Khairul a'mali. Remind me the hadith, please. The hadith that talks about that the best deeds are those that are small but they are done consistently. The hadith in Arabic. Girls, sisters. Yes? Yes. Ahabbul a'mali ilallahi adwamuha wa in qalla. Yes, mashallah, that's correct. Allah loves the deeds that they may be short and small, but they are done consistently, every day. So someone who will wake up one day and read 10 juz and then leave the Quran is not better. Who is better? The one who will read every day, even if it is half a page, one juz, but it's consistent. Yes, it's consistent. You are doing it every day. So consistency is very, very important in success. You can never be successful if you are not consistent, right? Without commitment you can never start. But more importantly, without consistency you can never finish. So it's very, very important. E, we also have barakah. Embrace barakah. Embrace barakah. Okay, when we talk about time management as Muslims, we talk about barakah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can put barakah in your time and you accomplish a lot of things, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can remove barakah from your life and your time, and no matter how free you are, every day you are free, but you are doing nothing because there's no barakah in your time. So barakah is very, very important. You ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to put barakah in your time. And one of the things that bring barakah into your time, if you want to manage your time very well, is to read the Quran. Because Quran is a blessed book. Kitabun anzalnahu ilayka mubarak. So it's a blessing, the Quran. If, for example, you say every day 1 hour is for the Quran, the remaining hours of your time will have barakah. You'll realize you're achieving a lot. You're doing a lot. Because you have given only 1 hour to the Quran. You'll accomplish more. Because the Quran brings barakah into your time. You give 2 hours, you are better than the person who is giving 1 hour to the Quran. So the more time you spend with the Quran, the more organized your life becomes, and the more barakah you will have in your time, the more you will accomplish and the more you will achieve. So if you want barakah in your life, Quran. Every day you have 24 hours. You mean you cannot give 1 hour to Allah, to the Quran? You can. So always make sure Quran is part of your daily structure and daily plan. Every day, at least even if it is 1 juz, because now you are young, you have a lot of time. Minimum 1 juz every day. You have to finish the Quran in a month. Okay? And then you find a lot of barakah in your time. And then the last letter, or the second last, is S. And we are talking about stick to the daily structure. They say without routine, the difference between those who are successful and those who are not successful is routine. Those who are successful, they have planned their day. They have structure they are following. Yeah. And those who are not successful, they don't have any structure. They wake up and that's the time they ask themselves, what can I do today? Where can I start? What should I do? No plan, no structure. So routine is very, very important. You have to plan your day. It's very, very important to have a routine. Okay? So if you just have goals, everybody has goals. All of us, we want to be successful, we want to be wealthy, we want to be, okay, we want to get educated. All of us, we want that. We have that desire. All of us, everyone. Even when you go outside, that guy who's just chewing mirror outside here, outside, the one who's just, that guy, he has goals and dreams. Everyone, they have goals and dreams in life. But what is the difference? What separates you from those people? It's action. You must have a routine. You're working on something. You don't just dream. You don't have tamanni and wishes that one day, inshallah ta'ala, I want to memorize the Quran. I want to get closer to Allah. All of us, we want to get closer to Allah, Habibi. All of us, we love Allah. We want to get closer to Allah. But some people, they are working. They are putting in place actions, practical steps, and they are acting. That's the difference. So action is the difference, okay? Otherwise, dreams, all of us we have. So make sure you take action. You have clear goals and you are following them every day. And finally, the last S is, we say, start now. You don't wait for January, eh? There are people who normally wait every January. New year, new me. New year, new me. 2026 is my year. 2025 is my year. Every day they wait. And then what happens? The year is finishing, you are in December, you look at yourself, what have I done? Nothing. You are saying new year, new me every day. So you don't wait for new year, these are just numbers. Nothing, there's nothing there. You start now, right now. Okay, you don't wait for tomorrow, you don't wait for the next day, you don't say January, you don't say Ramadan, you say now, now, now. So whatever goals that you have in your mind, whatever things that you want to do, please start acting right now. Start acting right now. Do not procrastinate. Be careful of ajz wal kasal. Seek refuge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every day. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-hammi wal ajzi wal kasal wal bukhl. You know the dua, the adhkar in the morning and in the evening, every day. And also you work hard. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, ista'in billah wala ta'jiz. Ask Allah for help and also do not become lazy. Do not become weak. There's no room for those people who are weak in this world. You see how the world is nowadays. It's very tough. The world is very tough. There's no space if you are weak, if you are lazy. Yeah, you must be a go-getter. You must be someone who is strong. Someone who, when she or he says, I want this, you go for it and you do it. And the world will respect you. Okay? So you grow up to become someone who is very strong. Someone who says, I will sleep this time, and you sleep that time. Someone who is in control of their time. So please, you start right now. Do not procrastinate your life. Do not waste it. Do not say, when I finish school, when I join university, when I get married, when I get money, when I reach this place. No. Just say now, now. The only time you have is now. Yawmuka yawmuka. Eh? Because what is our life? Our life is a combination of the days. Right? Today, you are tomorrow, the days later. To all this, it's just days. So when you control your day, you control your life. When you control this hour, you're controlling the whole day. So you start right now, inshallah. So that is it. Now let me ask you the question. I start this way or this way? Yes? Where do I start? Yes? The sisters, okay. They have pushed this side. Okay, so we talked about time. And I gave you letters and I gave you what it means. So you summarize for us. Please give them the mic. Give them the mic. Someone was raising the hand there. Umeniruka tena? Yes, please. Tell us your name and then you summarize what you have understood from there. Yes, Yasmin. Yes. What is E? To eliminate the distractions. Yeah, that's correct. MashaAllah, please clap for Yasmin. That's very good. Very good. Yeah, that's correct. So finally we finish with this side. Oh, there's a very big gift here. There's a very big gift. This one is MashaAllah also. Yes, at the back maybe. You can take the mic at the back. Back benches there. They did not speak today. Success. Success. Okay, there's a hand. There's so many. No, I only see one person. There are not. Oh, there are many. Okay. So I have more questions here, but I will ask you if you're ready. Yes, please. Your name and then you start.
My name is Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Success refers to better estimated set a goal, do next a good role model.
Correct.
C is a good friend.
Correct.
C consistency.
Correct.
E embrace the barakah.
Correct.
S speak on daily Quran.
Correct.
S start now.
S start now. That's correct. MashaAllah. Mabruk. MashaAllah, that's Mabruk. Hamza, you should also give him something. MashaAllah. Ahmed, that's very nice. That's good. Okay. That's very good. I ask you another question. Okay. So I will finalize there, inshallah. And my final message is, don't wait. When you are young, sometimes you think that you have a lot of time ahead. The world is changing now, and it's moving very fast. Very, very fast. Yes. Now you can even be more knowledgeable and more smarter and more prepared than even the older people. Okay. Previously, people used to say, experience, you have to work for 10 years, 15, everything is gone now. There's nothing called 15 years, you have to work nothing. You can master any skill, you can learn anything if you just commit and make use of your time and push yourself and stay disciplined throughout. Yes, you can improve, you can learn any skill, you can master any skill, so please make use of your time. Do not waste it on social media, and always be someone who has goals, vision, dreams, somewhere you are going. And inshallah one day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open doors for you, okay? So inshallah until we meet next time, Jazaakumullahu Kheyran. Thank you very much.